it's supposed to come down to a personal selection by the superintendent, with the superintendent having, according to this, leeway to select amongst the top 5% of the graduating class. And given the size of our graduating class, we have 2 certificates that we can award. And we'll call it typical Lincoln Sudbury fashion, do a lot of committee work in terms of trying to decide who our people will be for each year. So it starts with a conversation with the admin team, and then we finally decide that we've got a lot of really great students, and we seek help from the counseling department, and they give us some suggestions, and it comes back to the admin team. But this year there were clearly 2 individuals who really rose to the top of both of those discussions, and frequently we tried to do it boy-girl, and sometimes it ends up being 2 girls. This time it ended up being 2 young men who, in many ways, very much embody what we want this award to be at this school. So the 2 individuals are Sam Chen and Jeremy Cohen. So I just want to take a moment to share with the committee why the counselors, the admin team, and I think speaking for for the rest of the staff, felt that these awards really were very appropriate for the 2 of them. We start with Sam. Sam has a 3.95 GPA. He's one of 14 National Merit semifinalists here at the school. Sam has taken the most challenging courses Lincoln Sudbury offers and has done exceedingly well in all of them. Sam works as a part-time, volunteers, and is active with our Student Senate. According to his guidance counselor in the letter to college, the counselor notes he particularly enjoys coaching young boys in lacrosse's chosen sport. He brings his ability to focus on practical solutions to all his endeavors, and has been described by others as both caring about and for others, and being charismatic when working with peers. So let me do my little sidebar here. As a lacrosse dad in town, I can say that in the lacrosse world, every parent wants their child to work with Sam. That Sam is the type of young man that you want your young sons and daughters on the lacrosse field to kind of embody in terms of both play and leadership. And I think the defining characteristic when it came back to the admin team of Sam was many of us have these memories of Sam at a dance a year ago as he's marching around in an elf costume. And it's not the costume, but it's the leadership that he displayed at that dance that really, I think, was what we were looking for as an admin team. We wanted to see somebody who is not just a leader on the field, but a leader amongst his peers, and really thought that this award really was meant for Sam. So let me spin around here to Jeremy for a moment. So Jeremy, no slacker academically, 3.99 GPA.
What happened?
Oh, that English class. So Jeremy, again, one of our 14 National Merit semifinalists. Jeremy's has again selected the most challenging courses we've offered at Lincoln Sudbury, has taken them all, and has gotten A's in all of them. And he is driven to succeed, but is also firmly grounded in reality. An avid learner, soaks up and makes connections between the academics, travel, social experiences. He's doubling up in math and science courses this year. In the counselor letter, the counselor writes that Jeremy cites Introduction to Western Civ as his favorite class. it not only refined his critical reading and writing skills, but continues to inspire him. His interest is in pursuing the study of classics in college, and I actually had the pleasure to write a little letter for Jeremy for a scholarship, and I guess what I was reflecting on was both just the when we see Jeremy in plays here, and that little side of Jeremy that I'm very fond of. But again, for the admin team, it was that leadership that we see in Jeremy. And as you know, we have struggled mightily here over the last several years with trying to find a speech and debate advisor. And I would say that the club has had a number of parents help move it forward, but it also has students who really step up to play leadership roles. And in the opinion of the admin team, that student that's really been embodying that over the last several years is Jeremy. So I write in this letter that it's not his academic excellence alone that the faculty and students recognize in Jeremy. Rather, this excellence is coupled with Jeremy's contributions to the school and his natural leadership. It's Jeremy's role with our debate team that truly distinguishes him from the rest of the field. Jeremy has served as co-president of our debate team for the past 2 years. He's a phenomenal debater, led the team to state championships in public forum last year. I said frequently there's a coach behind the team guiding this success, but in the case of our team, Jeremy's provided both leadership and guidance. So Jeremy, thank you for keeping this team going during this period, we'll call it between permanent advisors. So I just want to give both of these young men a... Do
you want photographs?
Sam?
Great. Thank you very much.
And let's get a quick shot of both of you.